introduce myself in this case? Or
Please.
just anything? Yeah?
Please. Yeah, please.
Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Alice from Armenia. I'm like an teacher, trainer, and global educator, and co-founder, founder of, let me say, different international programs where the students, it's also for students and also for teacher trainings, different kinds of. My aim will be mainly just long-lasting learning because I don't just stand on one place, always just going ahead and participating in different kind of projects, trainings in order just to make hard relations, intercultural and also multinational relations with the students and with the teachers from different countries. Also, always just to being motivated and encouraged every time. I just have a lot of friends, student and teacher friends who are from different countries. And just our main aim is just to, through the education, to impact on our students going ahead, struggling and also finding our places in the world. That's why also just thinking the first, maybe the goal is just to keep in touch, to get in touch with all the planets, just students together, and just to think that we are all a small, maybe part, but a part of our planet. That's why through the education, we just to inspire all of them. Maybe this is
My
fun.
name is Maheshwar. I am an 8th grader from GPHS Penmaga. May I ask a question? My question is, what are some unit methods of or resources you use in Armenia to make English classes engaging?
Okay, about the method. Let me a little bit just differ from the ones. The time when I was working like at a state school, it was different one. Nowadays I work just at an international school where the English is one of the, let me see, preferred subjects. And the students here, we have not only like English, we pay a lot of attention, but it doesn't matter. We try just to choose different kinds of top methods. My first method is to be as practical as I can because language is based on practice. As more you practice, as more there are a lot more chances you will get just to know the language better and better. That's why every kind of method, every kind of technique or tactic that I am going just to use during the lesson, I just to think of, is it a practical one or is it going just to be like something that students should just listen? No, I like to have an engaging and active lessons where I am as a teacher, I am like a moderator for them, but they are in the first and active role. Such kind of methods, communicative, maybe one of the approaches, maybe I can just mention about communicative approach in this case.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is
Good evening.
I am a 9th grader from GPHS Purnamaka. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, of course.
My question is, how does Armenian culture influence the way English is taught or learned in your classroom?
What refers to the Armenian culture, let me a little bit just think, because as I have told, in our country, English, we have like a lot of lessons, but there are some schools where we have, like besides the English, we also have Russian, German, French, depending on the school, it can vary. But what refers to the English, there are a lot of clubs, different kinds of projects, and many students, even especially when they want to apply for abroad universities, not in Armenia, they have just to pass their international like IELTS or maybe TOEFL exams in English. That's why many children start learning English since kindergarten, just going to also joining to different kinds of schools. But in Armenian culture, like it has become like a habit and a necessary part in order to know the English as a foreign language, because they think that it can bring and also open a lot of doors for them, especially if they want to live, to study, or to work abroad. In this case, that's why I think what refers to the culture, it's also another opportunity for them through the culture, through the English language, just to spread and tell people about their culture, about their old history, about different kinds of traditions and customs, in order to just to introduce with other nationality, like in this case, maybe.
I'm an eighth grader from GPHS Penamaka. May I ask you a question, ma'am?
Yes, please.
What challenges do students like face in mastering English, and how do you help them overcome those?
Mm-hmm. Okay, about the challenges, maybe I will mention the most spread one will be connected with the speaking, because during the lessons they had a lot of opportunities when they can listen, read, writing, like grammar, vocabulary. They can practice a lot of things, but so one of the challenges can be like not having enough sources to speak in English, like to start thinking in English, or maybe sometimes even having some challenges connected with how to memorize and how to remember the words they have learned. But sometimes while doing and participating in different kinds of international projects, they get an opportunity just to speak with foreigners, with native speakers, because time to time they can just meet. As for me, for example, our school, as I have mentioned, it's an international school, and here from time to time we have book discussions or event discussions where we try just to invite maybe Peace Corps, American Peace Corps volunteers, or maybe some native speakers who are in Armenia working there, maybe somebody from the US consuls or maybe embassy, which gives an opportunity just to think and to start. But what refers to the speaking one, yeah, sometimes maybe the most spread one is speaking challenges for them.
So before we wind up this session, may I request you to give a message to my students and my teaching community? One of the important things that I have noticed in you, you are always busy and in training the teachers and in organizing many international sessions involving many educators across the globe. So my request is, what motivates you all the time to organize these international sessions? And same time, give a message to my students.
Okay, first of all, I would like you to invite to our Global Quarantine Conversational Club, which is every Friday at 6 p.m. Indian time, IST time. By the way, Teacher Harry, you can just join with your students. It's a great opportunity for them just to develop their speaking skills, because this project is an international project which includes students from different countries. They join to this program every Friday at 6 p.m. And we just have breakout rooms where they can meet, like they can be in different groups. And in each group, we have one teacher and students from different countries. And also we have like one common topic that we share maybe 4 or 5 days before the Friday, maybe on Sunday or on Monday, we already just share the poster, what topic is going to be. It's a great opportunity because from our experience, it has shown that it happened like it was 2021 when we founded this project, but it has given a lot of, let's say, people who have graduated our club, and it has given them really an opportunity to develop. What is my message for your students? Never give up. I know this is language that, and every time, even if you compare with your native language, you will see that if you stop, if you give up just using it during the time, it will be step by step going, and you will just forget about it. On the other hand, try to read a lot, because there are a lot of words that we can't just remember these words, and while reading you can just connect them with the context, and it will be easier for you. Sometimes you try to have them to listen a lot, watch videos, especially films, which can help, and try to make artificial word for you where you can speak English. Just an example. Imagine you are going just you go to school, and while you're going, just try to think. Now, this is our, like, instead of saying like in your native language, this is my neighborhood, this is our house, like this one, try to say everything in English. Maybe, and never be afraid of just having them to be mistaken, because if you don't make any kind of mistakes, it means you are not going just to know. Sometimes we just rely on our mistakes and try to correct them, and it helps us a lot just to be engaged and to remember everything better and better. And never be afraid of speaking, never be afraid of your accent, never be afraid of being mistaken, because this is, remember, it is a foreign language and it's not your native language. And in any case, we can just make different kinds of mistakes. But while the main, let's say, goal when we learn English is communication. That's why if you communicate, maybe with accent, maybe with a mistake, but if you are able just to communicate in English, this is will be your best, maybe number one top achievement in your life. That's why do and go ahead, because I always say whenever you just step out of your country, you need English, because without it, you can't just survive in another country.